What's going on, TW fans? Thomas here, bringing you this edition to Tackle Warehouse's How-To series, aimed at making us more knowledgeable anglers both on and off the water. Today we're going to be going over how to tie the San Diego jam knot. Now this one originated in, you guessed it, sunny San Diego by some long-range tuna fishermen looking for a versatile, simple, and strong knot. Well, fortunately for us bass anglers and them as well, this knot checks all the boxes. Super versatile, you can tie it with braid, you can tie it with mono, fluorocarbon, even some copolymers, and you can tie this one to a hook like we're going to be doing today, or you can tie it directly to the lure or some sort of connection, whether it be a split ring, a snap, or a swivel. It's very simple, as I mentioned earlier, as you're about to see ahead, only a few steps that are straightforward, and it's incredibly strong. I mean, this thing's meant to stand up to 500, 600, 700 pound plus tuna. So let's jump right in with our first step. All right, we're going to take our line and we're going to thread it through the eye of the hook here, creating a pretty generous tag end, 6, 10 inches, something like that, just giving us a little bit of room for the steps that follow. Step number 2 here, we're gonna guide that tag end back up to your main line and pinch it right along the main line, going behind the main line. So creating, 3.5 inch loop. And it's important to pinch this thing pretty securely between your first finger and your thumb, because that's where our wraps are gonna start from right there. Next, what I actually like to do is stick my pinky in this loop here. It's just gonna help me make even, uniform wraps as we go, and that's gonna be the next step. So using our unoccupied fingers, we're gonna grab our tag end again, and we're gonna start with the wraps. Now here, as I mentioned, it's key to keep that firmly pinched between the main line, holding that loop steady. And we're gonna start wrapping here. So for most freshwater bass fishing applications, you're gonna do 6 to 8 wraps. I actually have a 150 pound Power Pro here, so I only need to do 4. So the heavier the line, the less wraps you're gonna do. Lighter the line, the more wraps. Lighter line tends to slip a little bit more. All right, so 3 and 4 wraps. All right, next with this tag end, we're gonna thread it through the loop we created just above the eye of the hook. So we gotta send this guy through. Sometimes it helps to just grab it with your fingers, and we're gonna still ensure that our wraps are uniform and even. At this point, I can go ahead and pinch the base of those wraps because I'm using braid. So this doesn't have any memory, it's not gonna try and uncoil. If you're using mono or fluorocarbon, it can help to still hold this thing pinched, and we're gonna feed this tag end through the top loop here. So we'll go ahead and do that now, bringing the tag end up and through our first wrap. There you go. Now this is a good spot to moisten the line. We're about to start tightening this knot and cinching it down. We don't wanna burn our line, so take care and moisten your line now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start tightening this down. You can see I'm pulling on the tag end, main line, and that loop that we created. So we started to tighten the knot. It's really taking shape and forming here. We don't want to tighten it too far because we still have to cinch this knot down, which is what we're gonna do. So just hold your hook, lure, whatever your connection is, grab the main line, and we are gonna cinch this down. All right, from here, we're just gonna finish by tightening the knot, pulling on it, and then pulling on the main line again. Since it is a cinching knot, when you pull on the main line, it's actually gonna tighten on itself. All right, last step, as with just about every knot out there, cut our tag end free. And there you have it, the San Diego jam knot. Really, really strong. This is gonna be one of the last connections between you and potentially a trophy fish. You don't want it to fail you. All right, anglers, that's gonna wrap up this how-to video on tying the San Diego jam knot. If you learned something today, make sure to give us that thumbs up. And if you wanna check out more videos just like this one, head on over to the Learning Center on tacklewarehouse.com. And don't forget, we want to hear from you guys. This content is being created for anglers of every skill level. So maybe you're just starting out, you want to check out some more knots, or maybe you're a seasoned vet and you want to see some complicated tip, trick, or hack. All of it goes, so let us know in the comments what you want to see in the future. All right, well, till next video, keep your lines tight and you're not strong.